Hi traders and welcome to the daily recap show for today's European session, which was Tuesday the 11th of October. So these were the zones of reference on the FTSE we had today. We said that we were trading around support 69.19 to 69.29. If we saw a sustained break below there, we could see moves initially to 68.83 to 68.95 and potentially main support at 68.30 to 68.45. So let's go and have a look at the FTSE today. Okay, so you can see we opened up here and we straight away got that impulsive push down, and we saw 68.83 to 68.95 straight away. We did get a really nice reversal pattern here, a bit of liquidity grab, etc. But it's a minor zone against the trend. I really was focusing on sells from this area here. So although this is an okay pattern from a zone, it's not something I was looking to trade. We've got a pullback. We've got an initial continuation pattern here. And actually, although this one didn't sort of trigger straight away, it's a little bit choppy. There is the potential to get short using the wider structure there. It's probably this candle here is the better one. Once we start breaking back below the 8 moving average, you can see that then moved down. We tagged that zone again before coming back, retesting with a lower high and then pushing down. So a really nice opportunity there early on once we broke down through that support. And that was your sustained break as well. You'd got the push down, pull back, and then another break back below the zone, showing that that was a sustained break below. It wasn't a false break going back above. So we've got that, and then we did actually get another one here. Again, this is not one that I would necessarily have taken myself because we was above this key zone. And the entry would have been right back into it, but it had taken out the liquidity from before. If this had happened and worked and been in around this zone, then without having moved above it, then that would have been okay. But again, a little bit risky for me, that one. So I think this really was the best structure of the day. Not the complete cleanest. If you managed to get something on the open as well, that would have been really nice. But all the good opportunities in the DAX happening really in that first sort of hour. So that's in the FTSE, sorry, not the DAX, the FTSE. So that's the FTSE. Now let's go and take a look at the DAX. Okay, so now moving on to the DAX, we are going to talk about the DAX now. Apologies for that slip of the tongue. So these are the zones of reference. We said that initial resistance today on the DAX was at 12,260 to 12,280. We said all the time we are below here, below the initial resistance, we can see moves back towards 12,115 to 12,135. So let's go and have a look at the DAX today. Okay, so as you can see, the DAX, these two zones that we mentioned in the report have worked an absolute charm today. We got that, we opened up here, moved down, just front run that zone of support at 12,115 to 135. A really nice sort of signal there, but would have been better if it was a little bit lower. Came back up again, just short of that initial resistance zone. Then we come down. We didn't get the sustained break below. Got the impulsive, the false break, and the push higher back into that initial resistance zone. And we got a really nice pattern here, having just taken out the liquidity of that previous cash high. That's moved down, and again, notice here at the bottom, the liquidity has literally just been taken out here. So again, we've got a push back up and then a really nice sort of continuation or sort of a false break pattern there to push higher again. We're just heading into that initial resistance zone. So these two zones have played out really well. The morning ones were just front runner zones, so a little bit more tricky to take, but a really nice setup there on the initial resistance zone later on in the afternoon. So a couple of good opportunities on the FTSE first thing in the session, a couple of good opportunities on the DAX, or certainly one good opportunity on the DAX, and the zones played really well on the DAX today. So I hope you managed to make use of that. Hope you managed to tie that in with your own trade plan and analysis. Please let me know what you think of these reports. Please, if you haven't already, come sign up to the Keyzone service. The link is in the box on our YouTube channel. It's completely free to sign up, and you get these reports before the market opens, as well as these recap videos, and be part of the Keyzone Traders community to discuss these reports. So I hope you find them useful. Please let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you. I hope you had a profitable day trading, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.